Ladies and gentlemen, next to the stage, it is Brooke
Hi, I'm Brooke. I could be pretty zen and hippie. And also, as it's come to my attention after a conversation with my friend Natalie, who's here, that I could be a spiritual vigilante. Because I don't like it when people take advantage of others. And you never know when I'm going to be set off to fight for the most unusual things. My bestie Kylie called me a unicorn thug. Recently, I was at a local catering place in Westport with my daughters Ariel and Kaya to pick up a quiche for Teacher Appreciation Day. I noticed in the counter everything is labeled vegan, paleo, and the new one, keto. I'm thinking, that's great. They're with the times. Now, those who don't know, keto is no carbs, no starch, and no sugar. It's basically a modern-day Atkins diet. And you don't want to get kicked out of a balance called ketosis. Now, I'm not keto. I'm more Cheeto. Thank you. It means I eat mostly keto, but I cheat here and there. So I look in the counter and I see a keto potato leek soup. I go to check out with the skater cashier, who looks very disinterested, named Chad, and I said, Chad, you might want to let them know that the keto potato leek soup is not keto. He looks at me like, I don't care, Brooke. Then I look in the corner of my eye at the cashier, and I see a keto chicken marsala. I'm thinking, I'm excited, and now I'm scared to ask. So I say to I could give two fucks, Chad, what's in the chicken marsala? Oh no, rice flour? Now I'm mad. Get me the manager. So Joe comes over, who looks like Al from Happy Days, and I'm like, Joe, what's in the chicken marsala? He looks over at the counter and he says, ¿Qué es un pollo marsala? Yo no sé maicena. Cornstarch? I even know that's not keto. Brooke, I'm trying. Joe, I'm going to say this as lovingly as I can to tell you about keto, but this apricot salad, not keto. This chicken marsala, not keto. These sugary Rice Krispie treats, not keto. And if you kick these people out of ketosis, Joe, it's going to be very bad. You do not want that on your hands. And I know tons of dietitians and health coaches that could get you up to keto code. I came home and told my husband, Lee, all about it. He said, what are you, the keto police? I said, yes. Yes, I am. The unicorn thug. Defending the state of ketosis. Most people know that I'm pretty spiritual. But now everybody is spiritual. And with this woke culture, we have woke merch. I'm so happy that we have positive vibes on shirts. But what really pisses me off is when I'm at an airport and someone's wearing a good vibe shirt, but yet they have resting bitch face. Or kindness rules, but they're flipping you the bird in their car. Or the yoga mom, love and light, but they're fake as shit and social engineering their kids. So I, Brooke the Unicorn Thug, am going to come up with my own merch. My first shirt, woke-ish. I may be woke, I may feel like being a bitch. Current mood, none ya, as in none of your business. Or I'm only spiritual 3 weeks out of the month, and you ladies know what I'm talking about. So my next spiritual lesson is we got a puppy named Ryder. But before I can get into the puppy, I got to talk about my husband, Lee. When we were first dating, he had a cat named Shimmy. I hate cats. I had a cat named Cornflakes when I was 3, and he bit me. But I didn't know I wasn't supposed to pull his whiskers. So he asked me to go to the vet. So I'm sitting in the waiting room, and the crazy cat lady says to me, are you Shimmy Shafstein's mommy? I left there traumatized. I said, Lee, I will be Shimmy's stepmom. I will not clean the litter box, and I will not feed him, and I will never take him to the vet again. Cut to, we get Ryder, the puppy. Lee doesn't really like dogs. He doesn't like when they lick him, breathe on him, smell his crotch under the table. And I took it on that it's going to be my responsibility because, with Shimmy, it was now my turn. And one day he calls me up, but I secretly wish that he would fall in love with him. That was my plan. So he calls me up one day and he says, "How's the boy?" I'm like, "What?" "The boy." He's saying the boy, which is so cute. Oh my God, he has a pet name for him. He's falling in love, but the boy? It's so weird and I cringe every time he says it. And I'm not going to tell him because my wish is coming true. So I'm just going to accept it for the greater good. Then one night we're out with our friends, Jenny B and her sweet hubs, Eric, and we have the best time. We get home, they drop us off, we get out of the car, Jenny rolls down the window and she goes, "How's Ryder?" Lee turns around and he goes, "He's a boy." She looks at Eric, Eric looks at her, she goes, "Okay, gotta go, bye." They drive off. I go, "Lee, I know this is my issue. I love that you love the dog. I love that you have a pet name for the dog, but please don't ever fucking do that in public again. I like those friends. We just got those friends. We need those friends. Don't blow it with the bee." So I'll do something extreme only once. So after college, my boyfriend at the time asked me to go skydiving. Post-college was a bit rough for me because I have a theater degree, and what the hell was going to do with that? So this theater major decided she would go tandem, and she didn't make it. I wouldn't apply for a job I wouldn't get anyway with a theater degree. So when Lee and I, my husband now, we were just dating, we were in this honeymoon phase. We were traveling the world, we got to New Zealand, and he tells me he's going to go skydiving. And I say, hell no. And part of me wants to let him be free, and part of me is scared because I'm thinking this is my future husband. So I decide to let him go, and he says he's assigned to go with this woman tandem named Macarena. So I said, "Lee, come here. I am fine with you going, but I wanted to sing you this song I wrote for you, just in case you die. Give me your PIN code before you go, 'cause if you die, I want to go home. I really, really love you so. Don't die with Macarena. Aye!" That's my set. Thank you. I'm Brooke.